Sales equals income. If you cannot sell, your business will fail. It's not a matter of luck or lucky guessing. It's a matter of certainty because, quite simply, many people think they have the greatest ideas. They think they have the greatest company, but they don't invest in sales. They have a huge team, one or two salespeople, and that's just not the way things should work in order for your company to succeed. So hi, my name's John Ruman. I work with the real 007, Mr. Roger Moore, where we show people in the Sales Training Academy with simulation-based selling how they can actually increase their sales on a continuous basis and really help achieve the magic, which is why they created their business in the first place. People didn't create their business because they had a great idea and they said, this is a great idea. They said, I have a great idea and I need to sell my idea. Notice that pertinent thing. It's not worth anything unless it actually has a sale. So many people who have businesses or want to be like these other big online famous people or whatever, it's almost like a cool thing right now to be an entrepreneur, to be like all these amazing people. And I respect that. I really do. And I respect the entrepreneurial spirit, but one of the most important aspects that actually is very trainable is the sales aspect. It does require practice. It does require perseverance. It requires tracking. It requires systems around it. There's an actual methodology to do it. But once you figure it out, you're good, and then you just improve it from there. But a lot of people have never even trained their team. They just say, go sell this stuff. Or there's no way. For example, one of the common things that we teach is something called the 12-touch system, which is to understand quite simply, a person doesn't know who you are when they first met you. They barely know you exist. So it takes a couple meetings or times they see you, whatever, for them to kind of know who you are. You've probably been the same way too. You go to a party, a networking a meeting or something, and you're like, they look, I've seen them, I know I've met them, but I don't know them. When you've met them a couple times, we've spent real time with them, you know them. At that point, you actually may have an affinity towards them. You actually may be like, I like her, she's cool. Or I like him, he's really cool. That may or may not be the case, but in order for someone to actually purchase something from you, they must pass the entire emotional journey, which actually goes into the last aspect, which is trust. And trust is when a person actually feels that they can give you their money in exchange for the product or service that you have to offer. A lot of people, again, have great products and services, but because people don't know about them, they don't sell. So that again is a big part. But again, there's an emotional journey people go through. But also, before I forget, one of the primary reasons I made this live is Roger Moore, one of the founding people of sales training, one of the main instructors. He's the bomb. He runs Cashflow. He runs Remax. He's got a lot going on. Actually was given a direct quote today by Robert Kyosaki, the founder of Rich Dad Companies and all that magic, which has changed hundreds of millions of lives, I'm sure, at this point. So hats off to you, Roger. I commend you for your perseverance and for really making a truly powerful Cashflow Club in Trinidad. So for your business, you must on a regular basis focus on sales. It must be a daily part of what you do. You must continuously follow up. You must have systems around it. You must implement 12 touches. You must make calls. You must constantly be reaching out for new people. And you must constantly be nurturing and loving those who have bought from you, because roughly a third to half of your sales are going to come from people who bought from you before or are referring business to you. So all the best to you and yours. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. We have an upcoming course starting on the 7th of February, which is 6 weeks long. It's 2,000 TT. Originally it was 3,000. We were able to reduce the price to 2,000. It's 6 modules. They are all simulation based. The entire course is based on simulation. So for example, class 1 will teach you the elevator pitch. This is just a simulation. Well, there's a lot going on in the course, but class 1's the elevator pitch. Class 2 is networking, how we have a simulated networking event. We teach you how to actually talk to total strangers so they actually genuinely like you and want to engage with you. Class 3, we teach you the phone call, the cold call. Class 4 is the actual meeting that you set. We talk about how to have the meeting, etc. Class 5 is closing and handling objections. And then the final course is final class is role-playing all previous 5 classes into one long role-playing simulation session. So it's very powerful. Attendees remember virtually everything they learn. If you know someone who has a company that needs sales training or needs help, please forward them or share this message on their page so they can see it. A lot of people really struggle with this. If you know any entrepreneurs that say, I need more money, I need to make more money, send them our way. Please stop begging for money when there is an answer. So you can do this. You can sell. It doesn't require begging. It just requires you to actually do things well. So I'll put the link in the description so you can sign up for the class and get all the details. And if you see this and we're after the date, don't sweat it. Just send us a message or still send the link and we'll still follow up with you even if this particular event has passed. Thank you so much.